The working title of my paper is a cross-examination of the popularity of memes and the understanding of regional dialect. When I began researching this topic, I posted several memes on Facebook and Instagram. Some contained language that was clearly associated with some version of Texas dialect. Others contained language that is more closely associated with Northeastern dialect, and some more free of dialect and used only standard English. It was interesting to see which memes received more likes by various friends from across the country. Based on a study of memes and research on digital media and humor, it seems the more regional specific dialect is used, the more it appeals to a broader audience. When the regional dialect is used in a meme, it prompts one to read more about a specific phrase or to like or respond to the meme for fear of seeming uncultured. In an article by Alessandro Velituti called Computational Generation and Dissection of Lexical Replacement Humor, it's really relevant to today's shift toward the digital, and it was published in just September of last year. The authors have focused their linguistic study on automated messaging systems. They've studied the automated generation of humorous text by substitution of a single word in a given short text. The short text may be an instant message that has automatically replaced a word with another, and the replacement word contributes or creates funniness in the message. In other words, recent auto-correction systems used in iMessage, for example, can sometimes produce humorous syntactical structures or incongruities. They claim that constraints on lexical substitution contribute to humor in three ways: formal constraints regarding the sounds and spellings of the word and the substitute word becomes a taboo word, and the position and context of the substitute word is made humorous through contextual restraints. While memes are not automated, there are still some similarities of memes and automated text, such as the position and placement of a substitute word created by the writer. In another article by Aslihan Akkaya, the article is called Language, Discourse, and New Media, a Linguistic Anthropological Perspective. This article did not appear to be relevant to my research. However, it appeared again in a second search for social media and linguistics. The article was published by Southern Illinois University Carbondale, and it is listed in the field of anthropology. The author, Aslihan Akkaya, discusses his development of an ethnographic and discourse-centered approach toward the study of social media. Specifically, he studies actors and actresses and their roles in new media. This article does offer insightful background and historical information on the shift in language to computer-mediated communication. He points out that early computer-mediated communication focused on language as an abstract entity. Akkaya also notes that language of the internet has both speech-like and writing-like features that some scholars refer to as hybrid language variety. This point led me to other articles and ways to examine memes and their linguistic significance in relation to humor. Just as jokes emerge from incongruity, humor can also emerge from this hybrid language variety. Another article called Memes in a Digital World, Reconciling with a Conceptual Troublemaker, was written by Lemur Schiffman. This article offers specific information on the emergence of internet memes, and it also discusses the history of the term. According to Schiffman, biologist Richard Dawkins first defined memes as small cultural units of transmission, analogous to genes and which are spread from person to person by copying or imitation. He claims that memes compete for a host's attention, but only memes suited to their socio-cultural environment spread successfully, while others become extinct. This article explains the linguistic significance of memes. It also generates questions for linguistic study. Why are some memes better suited for one socio-cultural environment and not another? Is it similar or related to regional dialects and discourse? Do some incongruities in memes have a humorous appeal to a vast audience across socio-cultural environments? The author also explains that memes can be understood as a shared social phenomenon. However, one may argue memes embody ideas much broader. They are a sociolinguistic phenomenon. Another article called Crowdsourced Explanations for Humorous Internet Memes Based on Linguistic Theories discusses memes, their images, and the internet subculture that has emerged with the invention of memes. They aim to illuminate the incongruity of memes through a template type structure that results in a wider understanding of memes. They claim that non internet users have a much more difficult time understanding why memes are so funny. Although I am familiar with memes and I find them some quite funny, this article offered some excellent examples of memes that can be quite perplexing. For example, a meme is discussed featuring the socially awkward penguin. The meme features a picture of a penguin, and the title at the top says, "I'll see you later." The bottom caption reads, "We both walk in the same direction." The authors point out that this is particularly confusing for English language learners. They don't understand the caption that appears at the bottom of the page. Their article attempts to help English learners by breaking down the various parts of the meme and language play. And the last one we've talked about in class just briefly, it was the LOL Cats meme, and the article was titled "I Can Has Language Played: The Construction and Language Identity in LOL Speak." The authors Jill Vaughn and Gon Lauren discuss the reimagining of the English language through the use of community-created web content. They examine the playful language of memes and look specifically at the LOL Cats. This article was very useful in that it provided an example of how other linguistic scholars have analyzed memes. They discuss language play in memes and also dissect the morphology, syntax, and phonetics of memes. It also led to other areas of inquiry. One may question, were there any other areas of linguistic study that Gon and Bond had not considered? I believe that regional popularity of memes is another area worthy of study when compared to regional dialects.